Stephen King's 11/22/63 is a genre-bending masterpiece that blends historical fiction, science fiction, and suspense. It follows Jake Epping, a high school teacher who discovers a time portal leading back to 1958 and is tasked with preventing the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963. Jake Epping lives a quiet life in Lisbon Falls, Maine, teaching English and grading essays. His world changes when his friend Al Templeton, owner of a local diner, reveals a secret. In the pantry of his diner lies a portal to the past, always leading to September 9, 1958. Al has spent years trying to alter history, but his failing health forces him to pass the mission to Jake. Al's obsession is the assassination of John F. Kennedy. He believes that if Kennedy survives, the Vietnam War and countless tragedies could be avoided. Skeptical but intrigued, Jake steps through the portal and begins a new life in the past. The rules of time travel are simple yet cruel. Each trip resets history, erasing previous changes. The past resists alteration, creating obstacles whenever Jake tries to interfere. Staying too long risks entanglement in the timeline. Jake adopts the identity of George Amberson and spends years in the past, slowly working his way towards Dallas in 1963. Along the way, he experiences the richness of mid-20th century America, its music, culture, and prejudices. He also falls in love with Sadie Dunhill, a librarian whose warmth and resilience anchor him emotionally. Their romance becomes the heart of the novel, complicating Jake's mission as he struggles between duty and desire. Jake's journey is fraught with suspense. He shadows Lee Harvey Oswald, trying to determine whether Oswald acted alone or as part of a conspiracy. The closer Jake gets to the fateful day, the more the past pushes back, through accidents, coincidences, and near-fatal encounters. The climax occurs in Dallas on November 22, 1963, when Jake confronts Oswald in the Texas School Book Depository. He succeeds in preventing Kennedy's assassination, but the victory comes at devastating personal cost. Sadie dies in the struggle, leaving Jake heartbroken. When Jake returns to the present, he discovers that altering history has catastrophic consequences. The world is ravaged by wars, disasters, and instability, a chilling reminder that tampering with time carries unforeseen costs. Ultimately, Jake resets the timeline, undoing his changes and sacrificing his love with Sadie to preserve the world's fragile balance. Themes: fate versus free will. The novel questions whether history can be changed or if destiny is fixed. Love and sacrifice. Jake's romance with Sadie highlights the personal cost of heroism. The burden of knowledge. Jake's awareness of future tragedies weighs heavily on his choices. The resistance of time. King personifies history as a force that actively resists change. Style and reception. King's prose is immersive, suspenseful, and emotionally rich, blending meticulous historical detail with speculative fiction. 11/22/63 was widely acclaimed as one of King's finest works, praised for its originality, emotional depth, and gripping narrative. It was later adapted into a Hulu miniseries starring James Franco. Bottom line, 11/22/63 is a thrilling, heartbreaking exploration of time travel, history, and love, perfect for fans of historical fiction and speculative suspense.